I'm Chris from Punchwork. We're here today to talk to you about tricks employers might use at work when you might get terminated. The number one trick an employer might use with you is to call a termination a resignation. The employer might come to you to terminate you and might try to force you to say you're resigning instead. So that's the number one trick, turning a termination into a resignation. The number two trick that employers do is they'll skip your final pay. They won't pay you your final paycheck. They'll skip it. Or they won't pay you your benefits in your final paycheck. If you have the right to, say, for instance, vacation pay that they are supposed to pay you, they won't pay you that vacation pay or your final paycheck. That's another trick that employers use. A third one is they might offer you a secretive severance package. They might say, look, if you keep quiet about this, we'll offer you a very little bit of money in a severance. Another one that employers do, in addition to severance, in addition to forcing a resignation, when there's a mass layoff, when employers of a certain size are laying off a lot of people, the government requires them to give you notice. It's called a WARN Act notice. The WARN Act is a law that requires them to give you notice when there's a mass layoff. Employers don't always follow the WARN Act. They don't always give you the required notice under law when there's a mass layoff. Another one that employers do, another trick that we've seen here at Punchwork, is when someone is being terminated illegally against federal law, is that employers will misstate the true reason for your termination. So for instance, employers will say your termination is performance-based, but there won't be any documentation to support the idea that the termination was performance-based. Your performance could be great. All the documents could show that you've been doing great. And so the employer's pretextual or untrue reason for terminating you is what they'll state. A final trick that employers use that we've learned here at Punchwork is employers, when they're terminating you, they mess up your health insurance. They don't tell you your rights under health insurance. If you're a business of a certain size, and if you're receiving insurance and receiving notice, you're entitled to what's called a COBRA notice. COBRA is a part of a law passed by Congress that basically gives you the right to, when you lose insurance, the ability to purchase other temporary insurance. It's meant to protect continuity of care, so you can continue getting care that you got under your old insurance, under new insurance, while you search for a new job. Call us, contact us anytime. We've got free consultations. We're happy to talk to you about any of this.